Hi, I'm Sandra Rosner, Head of English here at Southern Cross School. This presentation should help you learn to study and succeed at English so that you can get the best possible outcomes from your time working with us here at the school. When we have learnt to speak and write well, we can control our language. When we understand exactly what is meant when other people write and speak to us, we have an understanding of our language that we can manipulate for our own advantage. Mastery of language means we control our destiny. When we speak and write clearly and understand what is written, we are able to present ourselves in a very well-polished and professional manner throughout our lives. We can also enjoy the many aspects of language and literature that have been written throughout the centuries. People who write well and speak well are able to secure better jobs. There's a great deal of flexibility in what you can do in your life when you have a good command of the English language. In order to maximize your results for English and to develop good study habits, you need to organize yourself a study timetable in which English features 2 to 3 times each week. Basic study involves going over the notes that you've made in class over the last few lessons, making sure they're organized and that you understand them, finishing off any worksheets or questions that were not finished in class, reading and rereading your textbooks so that you get a deeper understanding of the content, the structure, the style, the language features. From time to time you will also have assignments which you're given an abundant amount of home time to work on, so they really need to be organised well in advance of the due date. It is quite common for students to say to themselves and others that they have no homework for English. This can never be the case. There are always class notes to revise, there are often assessment tasks to work on. In order to do as well as possible in English, you need to read widely and often. A daily reading habit is very important for a student who wants to do well at English. Watching quality programs on television, the sorts of things that you wouldn't watch for pleasure but more for information, are also important. Holding discussions with family members helps you to extend your vocabulary and think more deeply about different issues so that you extend the range of how you can speak and write and respond. There is no one way to study, and you'll find your own personal style eventually, but you need to practice and try things out to get it right. You do need to have all your notes available, you do need to understand them. You need a quiet place and intense concentration without any sort of electronic device in the background. You can use colour to highlight, you can talk things through in your own head, you can rewrite things as diagrams or cartoons or the first letter of each word to spell a new word. That's an anagram type of technique. Whatever you can do to help you to memorize and think about the information is how is best for you to study. How much study to do is an individual thing, and you should never compare yourself to anyone else. You will know when you've put in enough work to get the results you want, but as a rule of thumb, 15 to 30 minutes for year 7 to 8, 30 to 60 for year 9 and 10, 60 plus for year 11 and 12. Generally speaking, students do much less study than they should, rather than too much study. To get the best results of which you're capable, you need to work with your teacher. Even when you don't feel like doing the classwork, you should be pushing through. You should not be fighting against your teacher. You should be working with us because we are trying to get you the best results of which you are capable. When you waste energy in negative actions or negative thoughts, that's blocking everything that we are trying to do to get you the best results we can get you. It is really important to see your teacher as a person who is a professional, who's done this many times before, who can help you if you allow us to do that. But you have to want the help, you have to want the results, and then we can get them for you. Wanting to succeed is very important, but even more important is putting in the actions to make that success happen. It is not enough to wish for something. You must think about your goals and put the effort in to achieve those goals. It is only through hard work that you will get the rewards of which you are capable. I'm sure you will be pleased with the results you can achieve if you follow this simple program of study and homework. Please talk to your teacher if you have any further questions or require any support.